Hey, sports fans, grab your seats and grab your gum. It is time for the Dirt and Turf podcast. I'm your host, Kat, and I'm joined today
Hey,
by.
who let Redford again? Why is she hosting? Why is Redford not? No! Why?
You are so lucky my daughter's baseball bet is out in the car, Ginzer.
Forget
I'll
them, Cat.
I'll give
I'm
you 50.
sorry. I cannot control the man.
I'll give you $50 for beer if you just go back to your command.
You better forward it to me via Cash App. Hi, I'm
Anyway.
Cobra, guys.
I'm joined by Cobra and Tylor, and apparently the Yinzer, who I live rent-free in his head.
No, you don't. No, you don't. I live rent-free in Cobra's head.
Yeah, sure. Go away. How are those squealers holding out this off season? Huh? How they doing?
Don't encourage him. Don't encourage.
No.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
hold
I
him
thought so.
back. You know, he's lucky. He's lucky I have my goalie stick jabbed in his rib cage right now.
You know, that goalie stick would help Ovechkin right now, being two away.
No, it wouldn't help Ovechkin and actually hinder him. But that's enough about hockey. That's biscuits and penalties. Tomorrow we got baseball content, right, Kat?
Indeed. Oh my gosh, we got so much baseball this week. We're gonna start off talking about these bats that everybody's calling a torpedo bat. And talking about how the Yankees are doing with these bats. I know you guys have seen some of the stats. I mean, Aaron Judge
Hit 4 home runs.
Has been pretty much been going gone forever. Aaron Hernandez on
well,
baseball.
this was his 1,000th game, like his 1,000th major league baseball game today. He got a 2-run home run. He's had 6 home runs in the first 7 games of the season so far.
That's
And I'm
very
sorry,
Bonds level.
Aaron Judge is a little old to be having those kind of numbers without that bat helping him. Just saying.
Judge is only 30 years old. The fuck are you on about?
Hey.
Is he only 30?
Yeah, he's only 30 years old.
Jeez, I thought he was way older than that.
Uh,
But also, I have heard that some players on other teams are using these torpedo bats.
They are, yes. And MLB is actually looking at implementing them within the next few years for everybody.
It's very similar to an end-loaded BB core. That's the best way I could describe it. That's how they're being manufactured. A little bit more towards the end of the bat, less less barrel throughout. More less balanced type of bat as far as the cut.
Can I actually say something about the bat quick? Like, can I describe you what the bat is supposed to be like full on? Because I looked into it.
Yes, please, Tyler.
Go for it.
So the bat is the same size barrel. The barrel hasn't changed. The position of the maximum width of the barrel width hasn't changed. It's just like they put the maximum width of the barrel towards the sweet spot rather than towards the end of the bat, which gives you more bat speed where you want to hit it. And that's what's giving it the more pop. And that's why we're seeing the increase in home runs. And plus, don't get started. I think the balls are juiced as well, but that's besides.
It reminds me of, and this is a little bit of Mandela effect. I can't remember. I vaguely remember when I was playing baseball as a kid. That one of the bats that the coach brought was a Louisville Slugger.
Yes.
Fat barrel type of bat. It reminds me like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fungo.
No, it wasn't apparently it was a fungo because it was a bat that was used in Little League. It wasn't a fungo at all.
Really?
Yeah,
it was probably like some kind of weighted bat.
Oh, like so, yeah.
the Victus Torpedo Pro Reserve is less expensive than the bat I just bought my daughter. So
You the Hype Fire is like $400.
the USSB.
The US Triple S. Oh, don't get me started on those bats.
The USSS is $400. The USA is not. So
I'm stuck with BB Core, unfortunately, but let's not talk about that.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I mean, unfortunately, my time in baseball was short, so I never experienced the Beaster era, or even the current, even the current USA and USSSA and BB Core era currently. I'm older than Tyler.
Now, I'm going to add on. I grew up in the BB Core era. I personally don't mind BB Core bats as long as they're. I personally like the unloaded BB Cores a little bit better. That's just me. But don't
I've
get me
never
started on the Hype.
swung a BB Core, but I have swung. I've swung my daughter's Hype Fire, but again, it's a USA. It's not even.
That bat's whippy, isn't it?
It's real. It's fun. It's fun.
I cranked one during practice, 470 feet.
According to BB Core, they're as close to wood bat weighting, as allowed. So if you were like shopping for wood bats, which by the way, I always say that kids should learn how to hit with a wood bat. At least,
oh yeah,
I did.
They should at least have a wood bat in their bag.
I can't
we
tell
have
you
a
how many
Louisville Slugger. We have a
Yeah.
Louisville Slugger for my kids.
I can't believe it. Go ahead.
But they say if you are shopping for a wood bat, grab a BB Core bat and feel the same bat in your hand.
Well, that's why they have the progression that they have for Little League. Quite honestly, that's why they have the progression that they have. Not to mention, as these kids are learning how to hit, the likelihood of a wooden bat splintering is a lot higher than a metal bat cracking. And a metal bat cracking, yeah, it's a little devastating to your bank account, but there's not a flying object risk.
I can't tell you how many wooden bats I've broken in high school.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I went through a bat a week.
That's not surprising. So, do we know if the Dodgers are using these torpedo bats?
Oh yeah, Mookie's use it. Mookie and Teoscar are.
But are they the only two? I couldn't see whether or not the whole team.
Right now, it's only Teoscar and Mookie, but Freddie might be using it.
That must be enough because the Dodgers are currently undefeated. They are 8-0, which is insane.
That's expected of the Dodgers, all things considered, because they have responsible gamblers. Shohei Ohtani.
Speaking of, should we move on to the standings now?
No, too early.
Fuck, I tried.
Good try. But when I look up Dodger torpedo bats, they're considering them.
Yeah,
And
last I knew it was only Mookie and Teoscar.
what else are they doing though? But also looking at their schedule,
They had an easy schedule to start the year.
Of course, they're at the Phillies currently, and they're down 3-0 Phillies.
That'll make our Sandman Keith pretty happy right now.
Right? So, from what I remember, like, they haven't really played, how do I say this? Good teams?
Until now.
Yeah.
So
right now, Jesus Luzardo's having a hell of a game right now. 7 innings, 9 strikeouts.
Whew.
Or no.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Interesting. Interesting things have definitely cropped up. We've seen the new City Connect for the Colorado Rockies. I gotta
Oh,
say,
That
yes.
jersey.
nice
Yes.
improvement. Nice improvement.
I thought you'd
That
like
was a
that one.
those are
Although,
nice unis.
although I
Now,
will say, the Washington Nationals, huge downgrade.
oh, yeah. Yeah. I wish Ben was on because we could ask him what he thought. Now another piece of baseball news. Um, did you guys see that they're gonna fix the TROP roof instead of
Yes.
like try to build a whole new stadium? I kind of figured when the whole new stadium thing kind of fell through, I was like, oh, they're gonna have to just fix that roof. It's just gonna have to get fixed.
But can I say something on that, Kat?
Please
They've
do.
only approved the roof. They've only approved the roof per sources. They haven't approved to fix the inside yet. They're still voting on that right now.
Oh.
So they only approved $20
Well,
million to fix the roof right now.
oh. Well, I wonder what else needs to be. I mean, I'm guessing there's like electrical
Electrical
that needs
work,
to be taken care of because
new
I can
turf,
only imagine
Scaffolding.
what all happened when that roof fell in.
water damage to the offices, to the clubhouse needs to be
To the
Oh
redone. New
stand,
man.
turf,
restaurant.
new
Well, and
seats. Yep.
I could see the city of
Nope.
St. Petersburg being like, we
No,
can fix the roof,
No.
but
the
we're not
problem
fixing.
the problem is you're thinking with logic. You're not thinking about how much the Tampa Bay Rays have openly tried to fuck the city of St. Petersburg. Period.
Well, and see,
They're
I haven't followed all that.
they're
Like,
trying to fuck St. Petersburg worse than Oakland fucked the A's fucked Oakland.
oh
Yes.
man,
And
Like it's
St.
really
Petersburg is
bad.
already aware of
oh
this. Yes.
man.
Yeah.
I don't know who's
St. Pete
scummier, John Fisher or the current owner of the Rays.
At some point you'd think Major League Baseball would step in and be like, listen,
It's man fraud.
we're not going to do our fans like this. Well, maybe they'll listen to this podcast. I'm enjoying a peach margarita, so I can be a little hopeful here. Okay, boys? I think that what really needs to happen is the other owners of Major League Baseball teams need to actually open their mouths and say, listen, our fans, our Major League Baseball fans, don't deserve this nonsense. They really don't.
Unfortunately, Kat,
Steinbrenner ain't
I ate at Applebee's, which always tastes like clinical depression. And unfortunately, you're thinking very optimistic and very hopeful
unfortunately
that the owners actually care about the
caught
fans and
Al
care
I
about the
Steinbrenner.
know.
product on the
I know.
field.
They only
Steinbrenner.
We all
care
know
as long as they're
owners
getting a
care about
paycheck.
one thing, and that is money.
Money. Hot coffee Elon
You
Musk.
know,
And I mean, these are businesses. So,
yeah,
as,
fuck Elon Musk.
as someone who would like to be running a business right now, I can understand that aspect of things and wanting to make
You
your
also got to care
shareholders
about.
happy. But
Mhm.
you have to care about the people. You
They
have
don't.
to care about the people.
Unfortunately, they don't. It's reality, unfortunately, and I wish I was. I hate
Well,
saying that, but it is.
welcome to the
Yeah,
era of neo-capitalism.
you
Brought
beat
to
me to
you
it.
by the fine folks of 9/11 terrorism, 9/11 post-terrorism. Keep
We're
up.
so gonna get canceled because of you.
Cobra, you need some duct tape. Um
You need a
anyway,
ginger in your place.
Yeah.
here's a new topic for us, okay? I want to hear who you guys are surprised are doing well. Like who give me two teams that you're surprised that they're doing well,
Yep.
and then give me two teams that you're surprised they're not doing well.
Start with Tyler on this one.
Okay,
A team that
Tyler.
I'm going to be real. A team that I
Yeah,
actually surprised that's doing well right now is honestly the Miami Marlins. They're sitting at
yeah,
four. They're sitting at 4-3, a game and a half back to the Phillies, and they're playing really good baseball.
yeah.
And you said two teams or just one?
I said 2. Yes.
And the other team is actually the Tampa Bay Rays. Actually,
Yeah, because where are they playing right now? They're
they're at
they're at the
they're
Yankees
you can
field, right?
George Steinbrenner Field in Tampa, Florida.
That's what I thought. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
But they're playing.
I have a friend who lives down there, and I was like I was like, "Oh, I should ask him if he's going to make a game. He can report back."
Tickets tickets are expensive though.
Which is so stupid. Like, what
It's
else
all.
was he going to do with that field?
I mean, to be fair, I mean they have to be more expensive to make up the lost money for having less seats, which I get.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. They're already like begging for $22 million from the city of St. Petersburg. Like,
After fucking them over.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, um Cobra, 2 teams you're surprised are doing well?
Well, the two teams that are surprising the heck out of me. Let's start with the Central. In the AL for the Detroit Tigers.
Mhm.
They're
Okay.
currently the best. They're currently the best in the Central right now. Even though they do have a losing record, they are holding off. Surprisingly, the White Sox.
Yeah.
What? No way. No
Yeah.
way.
Yep. Yep.
Which, speaking of, who would have expected this team to be 2-5 right now?
Mm.
I
And there's
So
expected
is
them to
that
be 0
by
and
the
is
way,
5.
that
when we
going
get to our
is that going in your surprise low team column?
yeah, well, again, they're surprised in the high, that they're high because my low team is a huge surprise.
Well, who's your second front runner? Surprise front runner.
I said the Tigers first. White Sox were a surprise. But you know what? How about the Los Angeles Angels of California, Anaheim, Los Angeles, Anaheim Angels.
Yeah.
Four
I
and
Whatever
actually
the
two.
hell
think
their name is.
Yeah, 4-2, despite Artie Moreno being a cuck to the luxury tax.
and that's actually a
Yes.
shocking. I mean, the whole AL West is all.
It's all upside down. Okay. So, the team that's surprising me is the Chicago Cubs in the NL Central. They're at 6
Honestly,
and 4.
I'm not shocked
Um,
about them. Honestly,
I am a little bit. Um, just a little bit. And then uh San Francisco's not really a front runner, but they're 6 and 1. They're only a game
damn,
and a half back from the Dodgers.
damn.
Yeah. So I
I mean,
was,
they did just pick up Justin Verlander and stuff like that too. So
but I mean, one play, you can
they
build a
also picked
football
up.
team around a quarterback, but you cannot build a whole football team
Didn't
on
they
a
pick up at that
quarterback.
superstar? Didn't they pick up with that one superstar Japanese player too? I don't remember his
Um,
name. I know Yamamoto. I know Yamamoto the Dodger. I think the new one came in this year.
um, I don't remember the Giants signing a Japanese player. Am I forgetting something? And I can't click on the Giants for some reason. Let's see. Oh my goodness.
All right, so can we talk about our low teams?
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's do our low teams. Tyler, who are your
Oh,
2 low teams?
where do I start? The Braves. The Braves. What the hell, Atlanta? Why are you
I mean, it is
0-7?
Atlanta. It is Atlanta, so let's keep that in mind.
But
Injury
0-7
to hell and back.
oh, that doesn't mean anything. They were the second best team in the NL East last year, just the injuries. That's not an excuse.
I mean, to win 0 games.
In the first week is
Yeah,
as
that's
Atlanta.
ooh, that's ouch. That is
And my
major ouch.
second worst team comes to no shock, the Colorado Rockies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1-6.
yeah.
But that's not a shock. I'm sorry, Overstreet.
Yeah, sorry, Joey. We love you, brother. But for
To be a
me,
Giants fan.
New York Giants, excuse me. For me, one of the biggest surprises to me being at the bottom, the Seattle Mariners. They're doing it again.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
I was waiting for one of you guys to do that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, who's your second one?
Are you done, Cobra?
Sorry, had to do the "Ow My Balls" segment for the Seattle Mariners. They keep kicking their fans in the dick.
My gosh.
And how about my second surprise? The Milwaukee Brewers.
I mean, they're not
Like,
they're not
but here's the
completely.
point.
Master
But Cat.
Cortez.
The reason why I'm saying the Brewers are my surprise low team is they were division leaders, 1 last year.
Yeah.
2, you let the Yankees drag their nutsack across your face like that. Twice.
Yeah.
Yes.
3 times.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Okay. So yes, the Brewers are on my list. I would have said the Athletics, but their fans are definitely not showing up to the games because
Yeah.
the fans just like fuck you, John Fisher. So
Yeah.
I can't say the Athletics. Cannot.
No. All right, so my two.
One of them is the Orioles.
No. Honestly,
Come on.
the Orioles are 3 and 4. And their losses have not been blowouts. Like our first game we played, we won 12-2 over a team whose name escapes my mouth at this particular moment in time. Toronto. Toronto.
Pepper can't say shit about remembering her team.
Shut up, Yinzer.
You go drink your beer.
But I am
I
gonna
swear, someone
say
needs to IV drip that beer into his veins already.
I am gonna say I'm surprised that the Nationals are 1 and 5.
I'm not.
Okay. I'm not.
I'm surprised. I really thought that they were gonna kind of come out swinging.
They
And
don't have Juan Soto.
the Cincinnati Reds are 2 and 5, which I was very surprised to see. I thought they'd at least be over top of Milwaukee, but they are not. So, well, that's kind of it for today. But we are sponsored today by Smack and Sunflower Seeds, and
That is
anyone.
that is right. Before Tyler cackles in laughter about his brand new Vortex Power Bat, I want Kat definitely brought up Smackin' Sunflower Seeds.
I did.
Little League is getting closer and closer to getting started.
We've already had practices.
Yep. And they're going to be craving seeds. And what do we say at Dirt and Turf? Grab your seeds and grab your gum. You know
Yes,
what
indeed.
seeds we like to grab? Smackin'. They have great flavors like cheddar jalapeno, backyard barbecue, garlic parmesan, dill pickle, sour cream and onion, ranch, original flavor, cinnamon churro, maple brown sugar, cracked pepper, and lemon pepper. And currently, for a limited time, ketchup. Yeah.
Darn Canadians.
I'm pretty sure some of the kids on my daughter's team have ketchup.
Nice. But again, if you want to give the #1 viral sunflower seed on the market a try, use our affiliate link in the bio wherever you get your podcasts. Show the channel some love. Smack it, sunflower seeds. Hit it out of the
Don't forget, they also have pumpkin seeds.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And of course, that is, as you said, it for our podcast.
Shout out to our other podcasts.
Yeah, Biscuits and Penalties, hosted by myself and Alex. Although tomorrow I will be on vacation for a little bit.
Boo!
So, hey,
tomato.
Boo. Don't boo.
That's all right. I'll jump on and I'll talk about Ovechkin all day. They'll be tired of me.
Yeah. Hey, at least you get a break from Yinzer.
True.
And of course, speaking of the Yinzer, the Hard Count, our football podcast, will be returning after the draft to talk about, what happened in the first round of the draft and what decisions they made afterwards. So we'll definitely be excited for that. The Lap Down, our NASCAR and racing podcast, still up, still around. I think Ryan is podcasting it. We are anticipating the return of a return. Greg is back. So Greg is back. Okay.
Adult.
And of course, next Sunday is our Social Slam podcast. Getting one last podcast in before the final destination that is WrestleMania. So
yes,
definitely check that out.
Don't forget the pre-draft. It's Passing the Pigskin pre-draft. Talk about the draft picks and see what they stand up to.
All right. Yeah, exactly, Tyler. Thank you for bringing that up. Your podcast, Passing the Pigskin. And also, we're not only on Spotify, we're also on YouTube and TikTok for as long as that's still around because our government's surrounded by fucking idiots. But that's an understatement of the century because it's the government. It's the reason nothing works.
And that's a wrap. Play ball,
and of
gentlemen.
course, hey, that's Kat's job.
That's my.
I'm kidding. Go ahead, Kat. Go
By
ahead,
the way,
Kat.
Kat, close this out.
All right, boys and girls, fans of all ages. We will see you next time on the Dirt and Turf podcast. Have a good week.
Play ball.
Play ball, sports fans.
Play ball.